See, I told you guys, magic.
Wow.
I like that.
Welcome back to another episode of the Star Wars Popcast, episode 88. My name's Christopher.
My name's Patrick.
And I'm Lex.
And we've got some stuff to chat about today. Some stuff I'm excited for, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know about you guys. Yeah.
Very big news. Kind of crazy. Because I feel like we're already getting these pops when we haven't even gotten some other pops.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But what's new with you guys? Any new pickups? Lex, it looks like you're you're all ready to move.
Lex is having a clearance sale, as you can see.
Yep.
All sales final.
Passed my exam 2 days ago, I guess. I found out yesterday, so I'm officially a nurse. And now that means the packing is starting. So, yep, a lot of stuff is clearing out. So, I don't know. I'm very excited to move. I'm excited to kind of have like a blank canvas to kind of, have a different, take on like what my collection could look like and, have different ways to display it. But yeah, it's a little depressing in here. Like my parents and my sister keep walking by and they're like, ugh, it's so empty. And I'm like, yeah, I have to put it in a box so I can move it. And they're like, it's just weird. And I was like, yeah, it is
your
weird.
room, or is someone in the house already like measuring it up? And
Yep. I think my sister's gonna move in here, or they're gonna make this the guest room, and then my dad's gonna have his own like little man cave in the current guest room. So
see how that works.
How that works. Already getting to boot. Hasn't even been a day.
There was something I used to watch. Oh, it was Family Ties when Alex was going to college and Mallory's in there, the measuring tape, and she's trying to hide it, and he's like, what's going on? So he's having a talk with his dad, and his dad's trying to escort him out, and then he's in there right as soon as he walks him out, he's got the measuring tape. Everybody in the household is looking to take his rooms. I thought that was funny. That was great.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
awesome.
watching it like a hawk. Yeah, thank you. It's big.
But I did
pick up any new pickups? Yeah, I was gonna say any new pickups.
So I ended up getting a prize, something I won from the Buff Collector, from his, I think it was like 7,000 subscriber or follows on Instagram. So I ended up getting this Boba Fett, which is the glow in the dark from that Fett Legacy wave.
Yeah.
This is a really nice looking pop.
I like the paint job on it.
It does. I was kind of curious how that would look, but it looks nice. It really looks nice. And I love how the gradation goes all the way up to the bottom. Just a nice looking touch. Again, we've seen this kind of similar sculpt, but I don't know why. I just really dig this one. It's really calling to me. And then I also got this Bad Mama Jamma.
Oh.
Yeah, he's pretty big though. He looks big.
It's like the size of your head.
He is. So let me hold up a normal size next to him.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So he's 6-inch. He's about the same size as that IG 12 with Grogu.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But he does not do. He does lights, but no sound. So, and I was thinking maybe because the way this head is very bobbly, right? But when I was looking, the piece that comes up actually has an LED on either side to light the eyeballs. So I'm thinking maybe they didn't want to risk trying to put something in there and do that. I don't know. But it's cool. I like it. It's perfect for the Halloween season. And you know me and Halloween with the Funko, so I'm kind of excited about that.
Nice.
And I did get something else.
Yeah. Do you want to share with the class?
I'll share it with the class. Show and tell. Oh. So
that's cool.
I finally got the book done. And guys, this isn't something that we've been talking about. Get it done. The mere cost of this was astronomical. And saved $193 with the coupon for unlimited pages. But I'll give you a quick, you got the images look really nice in here. Just
Is it like a glossy kind of page? Like, it looks
yeah, I
glossy.
chose like gloss pages.
Yeah.
You know,
Nice.
but it was just really fun.
That's cool because you'll be able to get these autographs starting in November when you go to Rhode Island Comic Con too, right? So
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Oh yeah. And that's kind of what I really wanted to utilize this one for. So like, you know, like I could have like Sam Witwer sign this small, right? And then I have
Yeah.
another one and I can get Ray Park to
Ray
sign.
Park.
Yeah. So kind of excited for that. What was really interesting, I joined the chat for the RI Comic Con, and someone reached out to me and said, "Hey, if because I said, yeah, you know, I just got a book, or I ordered a book, and when it comes, I'm gonna have him sign." And I guess it's gonna be a new friend of mine because he was like, "Hey, I like that idea. That's really cool. And if you need help getting any autographs, nerd to nerd, I'd love to help you out." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." You know, he's like, "Because you know, I'm getting a lot of Star Wars Star Wars characters autographs. If I could help somehow get an autograph for you, let me know."
Yeah.
And I said, "Sure." So we're gonna meet up. We'll meet up at the con, and we'll see what he can do. You know, I think that'd be kind of neat.
That's
That'd be
awesome.
really cool. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, because we're gonna have a decent amount of Star Wars characters. Now, I do kind of miss the fact that I'm not gonna get was it Giancarlo who does Moff Gideon?
Yeah.
I don't have an image of him in the book, and he's definitely going to be there. I'm like, man, he's going to be one of the only ones, one of the only characters not in the book. But then I realized, oh, I didn't put what's from the Bad Batch,
Omega.
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 Yeah.
I only chose 2 from the Bad Batch series that I did. I did Wrecker and Crosshair, 2 of my faves. I put them in there, and the way I did it is the kind of because I knew when I photographed them, they would kind of blend in from one to the next. So I thought that was kind of neat. But I you know, if I get to see Baker there, I can maybe, you know, or whatnot, I can maybe have him sign. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I really like that because then you don't
I
you
like
have
that.
all of them in one place, and then I'm sure they're gonna ask about it and be like, oh, because it's something that you don't see all the time, and I
Yeah.
get they're used to signing
I thought
pops.
from all you guys and all your experiences getting autographs and hearing oh, Chris keeps his artwork in that nice binder. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And then Tony, you know, he'll do the picture and he carries the binder, but then he'll get the autographs and he gets them to sign different things too, like and you guys are doing the plaques. I'm like, but what if I wanted something like so personal? I figured if I did the book, it's mine.
Yeah.
It's personal, and they know it's
Yeah.
something I'm not reselling. So if they want to say something, maybe they put a quote because I'm not paying extra for a quote, you know, because I'm trying to turn it around for resale. Maybe they mean more, you know, apt to kind of like, hey, let me, you know, sign something. And I don't know. This is the way or whatever. Who knows? I just thought it'd be neat and like to have them on one.
And then they'll say like, oh, I like the book, and then that's when you slap down the 5x7. You're like, here's a one for you, a gift.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna put in the back. I'm gonna double stick like an envelope, so I can literally slide them in. So literally, I want to have that almost like a utilitarian tool. Like I'm gonna double stick a little envelope in the back on the back of the book, not the back.
Yeah,
you know, inside.
I'll
put the 5x7s in there, and I can keep some stickers in there too. So I can here's the sticker. Here's the
yeah.
And then next thing you know, they'll be messaging you on Instagram. You'll be like friends with D. Bradley Baker, and
that would be cool.
Hanging out on the weekends,
you on their stories and everything.
I know you never know. You know, I think Tony would be a little jealous if Shin Hati was like, "Hey, let's hang out." You know, you're so cool.
Gina said, "Wait, Lex, you're a nurse now? Congrats! I have huge respect for nurses. I work with the nurses every day."
Oh, thank you. Yes, I found out yesterday that I passed my board. So as of yesterday morning at 7:30, I am officially an RN in the state of Florida. So very exciting. It's like surreal to say, but yes, I am a nurse now. Nurse Lex.
And you'll be working at the same Mayo as Will, am I correct?
Correct.
That's cool. How small world is that? That is cool.
Very. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to be moving up to Jackson. Like, I know you're there. And he was like, yeah. So we're practically not practically, but we're gonna be neighbors.
That's awesome. That's cool.
We'll be in the same vicinity. We'll be hanging out
Yeah.
for sure.
Toy hunts in the future. Collabs on toy hunts. Yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna go out to lunch and be like, hey, let's go do a little toy hunt. Toy
We
raid.
gotta go pick up some cat litter. We'll be back.
Yes, cat litter and cat food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Only the essentials.
Yeah. Lex, any pickups? I'm assuming not, because your room looks pretty empty. I can't imagine you're gonna be buying stuff to take up there.
Nope. I already have like, it sounds like crazy to say, but I already have like 2 large boxes of like the Home Depot boxes, the large ones filled with pops. Like,
Wow.
it's like actually insane. So yeah. Yep.
I can believe that.
No new
Yeah.
pickups. But hopefully, once I get settled and stuff, and I'll be able to go like adventure and see some of the new like comic shops and stuff that they have up there, hopefully. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. What about you? Did you pick up anything, Chris?
Not Funko Pop wise. I picked up a new display, like a new detail for my Funkos, because these ones are all full. So I got like 20. I got 80 per cabinet, so I have room for another 80 minus a few. So
Minus some backlog.
yeah, minus some backlog. I probably got like 10 or 15 on the floor in a bag. So
I hear that. I still have my
yeah.
other half to figure out what I'm going to do with the other half of this room, and it's just
Work in
I know
progress.
the ghost is going to be coming soon too, right?
Oh, is it?
I
oh yeah,
haven't heard anything, but it's got to be due soon. I mean, I felt
October,
that the
I think.
Razor Crest is around the same kind of time when we placed the order.
Yeah.
And like late October, early November, I got that, I think.
Mhm.
So I would expect the ghost to be shipping soon. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would suspect you're getting it before the holiday.
Fingers crossed. I forgot you ordered that. That'll be cool to see if you do like an unboxing of it, because
I'm curious to see if I'll make it to film it, because once it comes in the door, the threshold, and my wife sees it, I might not exist any longer. She might do a Darth Vader always scene to me. You know what I mean? Like, I thought you were gonna get that thing. But
you'll be recording a live stream. All of a sudden, like your feed will all just go to like static.
You just hear the breathing.
She's like, stop talking. I'm like,
yeah, there you go.
Stop. Oh, I can't do anything. It's already here.
Shopping. That's what she'll say. Stop shopping. I'm like,
you can say it was a gift. You can say it was a gift.
Yes.
We'll be just be like, Lex and Chris bought it for me.
Oh no, I did kind of break it to her. I had. She's like, what? I said, I wanted to get it.
Yeah.
But she's like, where are you gonna put them? Like,
JT said you're looking JT said you're looking drippy. I don't know what exactly that's supposed to mean.
Drippy, fresh, clean.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm not up with all the lingo, so
looking. I am Gen Z terms.
I'm already basically dressed up for my Halloween
millennials
party I'm going to. So thank you, JT. I decided to kind of do my own little Jedi. I kind of wore the formal tunic. I'll show you. I got like the formal tunic, and then I have like a white obi, and then I have an Ahsoka belt. So I kind of mixed it up a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Chris. Well, can't pull that trick then, I guess.
No, not now. Not now.
Are you gonna like clip your saber onto your belt, Patrick? Or no?
I don't have one. Well, I have a saber, but I don't have the clip for it. I never.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. The thing is, do I bring the lightsaber to the party? Like, I'd like to, but I feel that. Let's be honest. Everyone will be like, "Oh, Star Wars nerd," and then they're going to be playing with the lightsaber. And like, I'll be honest. I don't want my $200 lightsaber getting damaged. So I have plastic ones. Yeah, I have plastic ones. I don't know where I put them. Like, I've got like a Kylo Ren one that totally folds in, which I could bring.
Yeah.
I have a small plastic one, like Mace Windu one, that it goes all the way in. That I usually, and that has a little clip like built on. I've been looking for. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in the house, and I have the plastic ones from the Build a Lightsaber prior to Galaxy's Edge coming.
Mm-hmm.
So. And the kids used to have theirs. I just don't know where the hell they all are. I really don't. They're somewhere. And when I find one, I'll probably find them all.
Yeah.
So
JT said you're ready for his lightsaber training then.
nice.
From a
right?
master to apprentice.
I would love.
Maybe he'll train you. Maybe he'll train you over the falls. You guys can train like right on top of the falls in Niagara.
Is
there.
JT going? Is JT going to that?
He said he might. He said he might. He's not far from there. So
JT, you should. I would love to. I would love to get a Jedi training. Because I don't know how to really swing my lightsaber. The few times I got nervous because I fumbled and dropped it. I'm like, oh, my friend keeps trying to convince me, like when they have those like end sabers and stuff, when they have those deals where they're like $50, just buy one, the lowest low, and just so you get the weight.
Yeah.
And that he said, because that's the hardest thing is you go from one to another and you're not used when you're trying to spin it and roll it over your hand. It's that weight issue. And then if you don't know how to balance it, you're going to drop it every time. And it's better to have a cheap one than a good one and do that.
Yeah. Well, the Disney sabers, like the hilts are so heavy. So if you got like a cheap little like baselet, then the weight's definitely different.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those things are massive. And I think, was it you, Lex, that said like when we're watching the Acolyte, you felt that they were using the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge versions because they're so
they were thick. Like
it just did. I agree.
Yeah, I don't know. But
yeah. JT said if I'm back from Japan, then it will be no problem coming out for sure.
Nice, 100%. Do it.
There's a lot of people going to Japan.
Yeah. Not me though.
Hey, I'll be honest. I really wish I could have used my press pass for ICCC and gone.
I know they look like they're having a good time down there.
They're having a great time. They are having a great time. If I didn't have the other thing going on that I was working,
I think I would rather go to that than Celebration almost, just because like I don't know.
It to me it seems like it is like a mini celebration, if you will. Like,
I mean, I think that's the point of it. And that's how Tony described it like last year when he went. He was like, it's basically a mini celebration. And it's just nicer because you don't have to like travel overseas to get to it. Like if it's in the States, like there's a high chance that you'll have like a lot of other creators and friends out there as well. Because there's a ton of people there. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. I agree.
Gina said my Savvy lightsaber is huge and heavy. I'm also small, so it looks massive in my hands.
Well, they're just like big. Like I don't know. They're definitely big and like heavy. They're not like all the other sabers that I have. Like even my dark saber is like awkward and heavy. Like I don't know why they're so heavy and the other companies stuff is not. But
because I have the Master Replica Luke, A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, and then Vader's Empire Strikes Back. And the Luke and the Empire Strikes Back Vader, they're very similar, obviously in the hilt, very similar. But I felt that the Return of the Jedi was kind of bigger and just a little exaggerated, if you will, on that one. And then when I got my Savvies, it's like that's massive compared to those. So yeah, there's something different.
Yeah. But let's jump into our Funko Pop news for the day because we do have some good stuff on the way, it looks like. So let's jump into our pop report.
No need to report that to him until we have something to report.
Yes. So there has been some leaks of some new Skeleton Crew pops, which I feel like is crazy because the show hasn't even come out yet. We've only gotten the trailer so far.
Yeah.
So I think it's very exciting. We actually have some names of the characters, or some of them that I didn't know, I guess. Like I feel like I only knew Niels.
Yep.
Like, that was like the only name I really knew. So it was kind of cool to kind of see some of the names and put it together with the faces.
Yeah. I like the packaging though. The gold and the blue looks nice.
It does. And I like that there's like kind of like looks like stars almost. It definitely looks very nice.
I noticed in the packaging for the Fett Legacy as well as that Halloween Vader, you know, the background that they put in the boxes for the that Halloween lights Vader. It's like a pattern of Vader helmets, very kind of Art Deco-y looking. I don't know how to really describe that, but it's like a pattern, and they have that kind of going around the box. And in the Fett Legacy,
it's the Slave 1 schematics.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's really kind of using. and maybe that's helping people want to keep them in the box more, especially when I just started unleashing them, letting them out. But I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely like what they're doing with like the box art and stuff. They're kind of expanding a little bit. I mean, keeping like kind of the same format, but just playing with different colors and
Yes.
gradients and textures and stuff. Like I think we pointed out, me and Chris were like guessing when we were looking at the Fett Legacy, we were like, that kind of looks like the Slave One schematics, and we were
Yeah.
like, that's pretty cool. Like it's definitely different. So
Yeah, it looks nice.
I'm a big
It's a
fan.
nice touch, and I think that they're, like you said, experimenting and expanding on that, still keeping the same kind of format, if you will. Looks great. Looks great. And these pops coming out early. Ooh, I don't know. I was disappointed because the only one that I really want is that robot with the peg leg.
Oh, the pirate guy.
Pirate
Yeah,
peg leg.
I'm sure we'll get him.
I'm sure. But now that I don't know about you guys, but I feel panicked because if this show doesn't do well, will we get a second wave? Because with Acolyte, I felt we 100% should have had a second wave, and did the negativity and backlash and all that affect it?
I mean, I guess we'll kind of have to wait and see because you don't know until it really comes out. But it doesn't seem like people are review bombing the trailer as much as they were.
Not yet.
So, like, I feel like from the get-go with Acolyte, as soon as the trailer was out, like, it was done. And I don't feel like it has that negativity, but I don't know. But I love this little guy. He's probably my favorite.
I think he's going to be the one that sells out the fastest for sure.
It is interesting that they're releasing these like actual characters from the trailer. Like this is what they should have done with the Acolyte, because they gave us Yord and Master Soul, who were in the trailer, and I think that was it. Who were like Timer was in the trailer.
I mean, obviously they're not.
Basil wasn't in the trailer, right? And
May.
And
we didn't know.
May, we didn't know about May until Osha. We didn't know about Osha until we got the actual series, right? So at least they're giving us stuff that we've seen in the trailer. It's not spoilery in any way. So I like that they're in this.
I would like them to build hype around this because I don't think this is official yet, right? It's more of the leak. So if Funko wants to do something official, like they should kind of build some hype. Like, how Star Wars used to do a couple weeks before the movie, release, they had that Star Wars thing, when they used to have Toys R Us here in the United States, Lex, and you'd go and it was like a midnight madness thing. And it was just,
Force Fridays.
Yeah. Force Friday. People it was a reason to get excited. You had this long wait and you're like, yeah, more Star Wars. And I don't know. I think the merch and Star Wars go very hand in hand. We're all not just fans, but collectors. So I think it really does work well hand in hand. And I think we've all said we wish that there was more of that kind of drop while the series is going on, because we find most of the time 6 months to almost a year after the series or whatever is aired. So at least I think we're kind of thinking about really partnering to ride the wave, because you want to ride the wave when it's good, not when it's kind of fizzling out. And the Acolyte's a great example of that. Get it out, and hopefully as there's more hype building. But I think because the hype was just trashed, that they just made financial decisions like, all right, well, we're not doing that second wave now. I don't know. I'm hoping they will, because there's too many great characters not to. And now that we see these, come on, I know we're going to see, was it Vane, the guy from the Mando?
Yeah, the pirate.
Oh yeah.
So we're definitely we're going to see him. He's kind of like one of those Hondo Anaka kind of species. So that would be cool.
Yeah.
I love that peg leg robot, man. Give me
I
him.
hope we get one. Funko, we say it all the time. They just do really good with droids, so I feel like they'll knock that one out of the park.
Yeah.
I love how
what do you guys think of these ones here, though? The ones that we are getting here. What do you think?
They look great. They look great. You got Neil and the girl with the kind of Geordi LaForge kind of glasses going on there.
Yeah, looks like Geordi LaForge from Star Trek, right? KB.
Love that. The KB. There we go. There's your name.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Jawd looks kind of like, was it a Batman pop? I think it was one of the Batman Funkos where he had like the same kind of the scarf around him. Yeah, that's what he
It
looks
looks
like.
like so
Doesn't he?
textured.
Yeah, it does look textured.
Like,
it is
looks
very textured.
like, I don't know, it looks really good. And he's
That'd
got
be
like a
interesting.
blaster.
Does he have a blaster?
I think so.
It'll be interesting to see that one. That looks
It
good.
looks like
Yeah.
this girl has like a flashlight, maybe. This one's very much giving me like Stranger vibes or Stranger Things vibes. Like I feel like that just looks like
Yeah.
I don't know. But I like the jacket. Like it looks like it's got like patches on it. Like it looks cool.
Yeah, man.
And who else? We
Yeah, I
got
like it.
Wim. He looks like he
Is
just got
this
put out of
the main
movie.
character, you think? This Wim character? Or?
Yeah, it's one of the 4 kids. So I think this is the one that did most of the talking in the trailer.
That's I was wondering. Is this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this guy might be like the forefront because I feel like he was very like. I mean, they showed all the kids, yes, in the trailer, but it kind of seemed like he was like the lead a little bit. Like they focused a little bit more on him on the trailer, but I mean, it could just be like the gang of 4 misfits that are all friends and go on this adventure.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I concur.
Yeah. Who knows?
I'll get them. I'll get these.
I love Neil.
I love yeah. Come on. Take my money. This is take my money right here. That's too good.
It looks like he's holding his jacket. Like, I don't know. It just looks so good. I love it.
You know what? What a little detail I like is you get that gradation of the flesh tone into the blue. It just it looks more not real, but it has that sensibility to it that I like. It brings more realistic as opposed to making it cartoony. I like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think they all look really good. I'm definitely very excited for Skeleton Crew, and I'm a big fan of these pops. I feel like they all look really good. I do like the boxes on them, at least from what we can see. I'm kind of wondering what they're going to do on the back, but I don't know. I just like the colors. I like the scheme that they're kind of going with. It seems like it's very like blue and gold centric, even like with the characters' outfits, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like how Rebels had that palette.
Yeah, Republic era, like Mon Mothma and like Andor.
Blue and tan. And like he's wearing blue and tan. Like it just seems like that's kind of like the
I didn't even pick up on that's a good call out, Lex. It might very much like Rebels had its own palette. Maybe this is part of the palette with this one. Even Ahsoka. Ahsoka had a palette too. Very much so.
Yeah, for sure.
But they look great. I'm excited for the show. I'm excited for this new series, so that'll be fun. Again, it's new Star Wars, so what's not to be excited about, right? We got new product coming with it in the sense of these Funko Pops, and they all look good. There's not one that's like, like you're gonna want them. Like, but I definitely think Neo's gonna be like the hot ticket. If he's available for pre-order, you jump on that one. Everybody else you can pick up as they come, but I think Neo's gonna go quick.
I think he's kind of gonna be like the new Grogu, like a little bit. Like I just feel like when you have like the young, like cute little creatures that people just like really fall in love with, I just hope that they don't overdo it with his character like they kind of have with Grogu. But I definitely feel like that's gonna be the new, like the next Grogu that everyone's like after.
Well, I think what'll be nice is the way the kids are all acting together and everything, because I think whereas Grogu, he's the youngest and he just stands out like he's the young kid, but they're all going to be young and cute. So like I think it'll kind of give it equal play, you know what I mean? So it might balance out better with the entire cast like this, all of the same peer age, So I think that might help that from happening. But I still think you're right. He is going to be as popular as Grogu. He's going to be like awesome. Anything with Neo on it, selling like hotcakes.
Yeah, I think so.
I have a feeling. And then in some other news, I mean, this is something that we've definitely covered before. The first 4 of them have been a rumor that have been around. It does look like they added an Ezra in Disguise exclusive in addition. So, I mean, I feel like we talked about this rumor like a couple months ago, possibly, and now it's kind of resurfacing. Again, these are pops I would really love to see, especially the Anakin with the red lightsaber and possibly like an Amon Esfandi Ezra. I think it's way overdue.
Yeah. I'd like to see the Ezra, helmet off with the, Death Trooper or whatnot. That would be really cool, right?
Well, I wonder if that's what the Ezra in Disguise exclusive is like him.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine, right? In
Only
the night trooper armor. Yeah.
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 Sabine with the helmet. That shouldn't be hard because they did the Sabine with the double blasters in the keychain size with the helmet, right? So I'd imagine it's just a helmet. Maybe it's a blaster one hand, lightsaber in the other. I don't know, but I'll take it either way. I want that. And then Ezra, we never got an Ezra. Like honestly, I was debating making a custom, getting another Night Trooper, and then getting we don't talk about Bruno, no. Take Bruno's head off and put it on that. I thought that would have made up for it, maybe.
So CM Kenobi says, "What's with the numbers? They've already been used for the Phantom Menace pops," which he brings up a good point because they have.
Are we talking about these ones?
No, I think he's mentioning these.
Yeah,
these ones.
Because if you look, they got 698, 699, 700, 71, 702. So if you look at the young Annie, he starts at 698, 699, 700, 701, 702. So Funko again letting us down. Can't count. Again, like this isn't the first time, but this is like a whole. No,
it's definitely a thing.
Yeah, it's not the whole. It's not the first time they've done it, but like this is like a whole wave that they like just. Whoa, okay, let's throw it in there. That sounds good.
Where are we at?
Come on, Funko.
That is such like a misstep. I feel like you just released that wave. Now you're gonna do this wave. I mean, maybe they'll change it. Maybe it's not like official yet, but these look like
I don't know. They look pretty. Yeah, that's what I think. Like
I'm looking at my print runs.
I'm looking at my Darth Maul. I'm looking at my Darth Maul hologram, the glow in the dark one. It's number 740. So, yeah, they messed up big time.
Yeah,
good.
That's kind of weird. That's a good call out.
Yeah,
is.
Good catch, CM
Kenobi. Yeah, hell yeah, that was a good catch.
Yeah, I was confused. I was like, I don't see numbers here, but maybe I'm just a little tired.
Yeah,
but very exciting. And then the last one, I know Chris is probably not as excited about as Patrick and I, but another retro comic cover. And initially, I thought this was a Stormtrooper. Maybe I just don't know how to read, but it says Sand Trooper.
Yes.
But very exciting.
It looks cool.
I like it. I like the dewback on the back, like the comic art. Like,
yeah. So that's my thing. Like what the regular, like the ones that come in the regular size box. I think they should all just be like this with the comic book in the background.
I wish they did.
I think it would look.
But for size wise, I wish they did the comic smaller. If they did it, like a comic, if they could do it half the size of this, slightly bigger than the normal box, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. I see why they're doing it. Because like the background, the box is the size of a comic book, right?
Yep.
So
yeah.
They're
just big, like they're cool, and I like the idea of it, but they definitely are like big. Like that's the only downside I feel like to these, because I really like the idea. I like how the comic looks. I like the pop, like how it's displayable, but I just feel like it takes up like a lot of space.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's a good thing they didn't do them all like this then.
Because I want to make my own where I want to buy one of the comics and then add the Ronin cover on the back.
Oh.
And then put that Ronin with the droid inside. That's what I'd like to do. That's what I'm gonna. That's something that's like that's a winter project. A winter project. You know, my neighbors tell me I got to start, now thinking about my winter projects, because you're not going to be outside and going out as much. So start gathering your stuff. So I was actually going through boxes and stuff for foam the other day, so I can start making dioramas and things like that with them. This winter. So getting prepared.
I changed your channel name in preparation for that customography. With all the customs you're pumping out there.
I don't do that many, not that many.
You're starting to ramp up.
Yeah, I've got a few coming out, for Monster Mash, which will be fun because it's
Thank you,
Halloween.
Lack. I appreciate you stopping by.
Nice.
May the force be with you as well.
May the force be with you as well, Lack.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
But I do like that Stormtrooper comic cover. That looks.
It is. Yeah.
Still,
it is.
I'm kind of curious because that's number 6. What happened to comic cover 3?
But, I mean, we know Funko can't count
everything else. Every one of the other ones except for 3.
Yeah.
There's not a 3. There's the Boba Fett.
There's one picture of a 3 that I found, and that same image has been shopped around. It was a Ben Kenobi, but his it was the same as the purple, but it was like a grayish color, you know.
Oh yes, yes, yes. But then
never saw it. Never saw it. It was like a rumor that it was going to be released. Never saw it.
Did see that? Yeah, I do remember that. Now that you say that,
yeah,
it's like it was just one of those things that really. I'm not even particular necessarily about OCD about it has to be 1, 2, but I'm like, where's 3? Like,
just like it's just weird, you know. Like, there's only 5 or 6 of them. Like, come on.
Somebody in the numbering division shouldn't be working at Funko anymore.
Well, someone made. I don't know if that was something that was custom made. That 3 that we saw. I really highly doubt it. I really highly doubt it because it had the box. Like it was sealed. It was a whole 9, and I was like, that looks really cool. Never came out. At least I never saw it release, and I've searched for it like just to buy because you think if it exists, someone can sell it. It's out there to be bought. Can't find it, so I think that's odd.
Yeah,
interesting.
I have no idea. What is it? It's the Obi-Wan Kenobi comic cover.
Retro comic cover
03.
Yeah, I do remember. We saw like a picture because he was like gray. It's like the same sculpt as the regular purple guy, but he was like gray. And we were like, oh, like, you know, it's kind of sloppy, you know, just painting it, but it was like the bigger comic cover size.
It's a Walmart exclusive.
Well,
yeah, they all were originally Walmart exclusive.
Now we know what happened. It's a Walmart exclusive. That's what happens.
Yeah, it got lost somewhere.
I mean, take a look at the cracked mass Vader. That took so long.
Oh,
like,
remember that?
I do remember that because that was ridiculous. I was so upset that I couldn't get it. Like, and then it was a Target exclusive. Then it was back to being a Walmart exclusive, and then yeah. So now we know
it is a real thing, though. So you're not imagining it, Patrick. It's real.
I know.
It's out there somewhere.
I just get my hands on one. What is there one in existence? Like literally.
There's got to be. There's got to be one somewhere.
Someone's got it.
Maybe on eBay.
If you're watching and you have Star Wars Comic Con number 3, comment in the comments below because I want to know if you got one. I want to know.
Yeah, and there's a picture of it. Yeah, the Walmart exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But what I like about Stormtrooper is I like that on that right side when we're looking at the pop itself on the right side, it's got that really bright high contrast of the light hitting it that they would have done in a comic book. I think it looks kind of slick. Yep, that's the one.
Maybe it hasn't dropped yet. Maybe it's not released yet.
Oh, it released
later this year.
No, why would they release? Why would they release?
Oh, I mean, it says
4 and 5.
It says 2024. It says 2024. We're still in 2024 right now.
Yeah,
so maybe it's not out yet.
I doubt it had to have gone. Had to have, because you wouldn't drop Boba Fett 4 and Darth Vader 5 without having that original out there first.
I don't know. Who know? Yeah, but I mean, it says 2024 there, so
we might not be able to believe everything we see on the internet. I don't know. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time they've released a number out of order either.
It looks like that image was posted in February of 2024. So it's been a while since that image has like surfaced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still haven't seen anything else ever.
No, not since the original like posting of it.
No collectibles, like no Aussies, no Entertainment Earth has it. Like it to me, it's an odd one. It's an odd one.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like it might be the one that got away.
Yeah, and we all talked about it, and then it just kind of like never happened. And then I saw when Boba Fett 4 came out, that's when I started questioning, like, what the hell? What happened to 3? Then you got Vader 5. That's some fairly recent, right? About a month or two ago, I think. They were hyping that up. So I don't know.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll release it at some point and you'll get it. But shall we jump into our game we're gonna play this afternoon?
We sure can. Let me pull my slides up here.
Let's jump into a game of silhouettes.
The dark side clouds everything.
All right, folks. So you guys know the game. I have picked out several Funko Pops in advance and converted them into silhouettes. And based on that silhouette, Lex and Christopher, you need to flex not only your Star Wars, but your Star Wars Funko knowledge of which character this could be. All right. So who wants to take a shot at this guy first?
Well, I feel like it has to be Darth Vader.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Rogue One Darth Vader, just like with the hands kind of down,
like
not at his hip, but
the holding the belt.
This isn't he hold his belt?
Yeah, holding the belt. I think
that's what I was thinking.
I think holding the belt. Holding the belt.
Yeah, I was gonna go with the Rogue One Vader, but I don't know. I feel like his elbow might be like they would be sticking out.
Maybe it's the pointing one. Then I'm gonna go the pointing one. He's pointing with one hand.
Vader pointing.
Yeah,
Final answer.
Vader pointing.
Lex, what are you going for?
I guess I'll go with him holding his belt because that was my original thought. But
all right, you ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh,
artist. I mean, I had the pose right.
You had the pose, but I see you guys were so damn good on the last couple. Even though I made one a little bit tougher, I threw some in here that might be a little hijinks in here. All right, a little
artist
hijinks.
Series.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is that worth? Half a point then?
No, you get. I'll give you partial credit. We'll see. We'll see how you do.
Half a point. Yeah,
half a point. I'll give you half a point.
Okay. I'll keep track
you got a pose, but you didn't get the
pose right.
Yeah, I got the pose. I didn't get the look. Yeah.
I'll be honest, Chris. I was gonna pick a blue Chrome Vader just because I know that's your favorite.
Yep.
That's it. I'd be like, that's it. I'm done today. I'll talk to you next weekend.
Yep. the whole studio just goes down in flames.
Yeah.
No.
Stream ended.
Yeah. As though you had Ricky as a guest.
Oh.
Ooh, what do we got here? What do we got here?
What is the name of this droid? I don't know the name of it. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but
I'm gonna go with the white one, E3PO.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the concept series 3PO, but I don't think that's the one.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it's a different one, but that's like what's coming to mind.
Oh wow!
I knew it.
Our droid. The body threw me off.
All right. So Lex, you almost had that. Is this the one you were thinking of?
Yes, but I was like, what the F is the name of it? Like, I just could not think of it. I was like, I know that, like, it's just a very stiff pose, but the only one that, like, I could actually name was the concept C-3PO.
Yeah, I thought this might throw you off because it kind of looks a lot like Forlom when it's in silhouette, with the exception there's no rifle. You know what I mean? That's the only indicator to me.
Well, isn't there another one of this one, but it's, like, black?
Yeah, there's a black one, too.
Yeah.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, even with the like the silhouette, the head still kind of looked like a C-3PO head, just because.
Well, the body definitely does.
Too. The body kind of does too. Yeah.
The head was what was throwing me. But
you guys ready for the next one?
Show.
Let's go. Ooh.
Oh, stumped you.
Is that like a young Ice Cube?
don't know. I feel like we did that one last time.
Did we?
Did we?
Yeah,
Did we?
I think we did. We did a nice.
But the body
young
just
Ice
looks shaggy, like all over. Like it looks.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like Chewbacca though.
Mm-mm. What's another like hairy character? I don't know. But it looks like they're holding
Yeah.
like a rifle or something. I don't know.
Is it chrysanthemum? I'm gonna go chrysanthemum. I don't think it's hairy enough to be chrysanthemum, but it just I don't know.
Final
Yeah,
answer?
Stick
Final
with the young Ice Cube.
Yeah, I'm gonna go chrysanthemum. Yeah,
All right, are you ready?
ready. Oh,
I had to dig deep for somebody.
yeah.
Because it's getting harder for you to
It
come up with
is.
pillows that you guys haven't seen or can easily get. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel if I
doing
got
it.
this one, you guys would be either guessing this guy or that other one that was like the FYE with the red eyes.
Yeah, with the red eyes. Yeah,
Bastian or whatever his name was.
yeah.
I thought you guys would be picking one of those two. So
Yeah, I have no idea who this character is.
Rogue
I thought
One.
I had this character, but I guess I don't.
That's probably why.
I don't either, but I do want to get him because he just looks pretty cool.
I like
But
the
he's
teeth.
a Rogue One character.
Yeah, I thought I had him.
That was a deep
I
dive.
swear
for
I
this one.
had him. Oh yeah, no, I do have him. He's hidden. He's down with my Rogue One or my Rogue One stuff. Ooh, I want to say that's Sabine, but the blaster at the side is kind of odd.
You guys, come on, man! You guys are
Maybe-
making me look good
maybe
as a silhouette maker,
the
game
rebel
maker for you guys.
Sabine.
I've got a
Rebel
half a
Sabine?
point on this week here, man.
Yeah,
Half a point.
Sabine, I don't know. I mean, I clearly think it's a female because it has a slender body.
yeah.
But it makes me
And
then
the,
now
the
think
hair,
it's like
the
a
hair
newer-
looks like Sabine. The hair looks like Sabine.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. I'm gonna go Rebels. The Rebels Sabine without the helmet.
All right. Final answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the same. Yeah, final answer.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, Rose.
Oh!
Oh man, Chris, we're
Dude, you guys made me dig deep. Like
that's
these
a,
are deep pulls
Wow.
to try to really find something that's gonna
Wow.
throw you guys off. You guys are
Well,
good.
It kind of
so-
does have Sabine's hair type though, so I didn't
It-
even.
She does.
Dude, I
didn't realize
agree.
that.
I almost picked out the other Rose
Mm,
instead of this one.
interesting. Yeah. Yep. You got us. You got us.
I you know I still want to get Paige, her sister.
Hmm.
Huh.
I do want to get that one.
Mm,
I'm gonna say Knight of Ren.
yeah. Yeah.
And if I know Patrick, it's gonna be like the Chrome variant. Oh,
The
not the
non
Chrome variant.
The non-chrome.
That's a cool one.
Wow.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool, right?
Like, and I like the kind of like spatter at the bottom. Yeah, definitely a Knight of Ren. They just have those odd helmets.
Yeah, I like them. You know, I don't even have these. I wouldn't mind eventually picking these up, but I think because there's so much hype and then nothing happened, these guys became peg warmers. You know, again, it's that idea of when you thought something was going to be really awesome about it, and then when you saw the movie, because after I had seen the movie, I probably wouldn't have ordered the Knights of Ren, the little chrome ones that I got.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, I probably would have been like, they really weren't as big as I thought they were going to be.
they still look cool though.
They do. Well, you know what? I like these guys a little bit better because I do like what you said, Lex. I like that kind of weathering and stuff they got on them. They look pretty nasty. You know, they look cool.
They look menacing.
I think I'm missing two of them. I'm missing the Walmart exclusive, of course, because Walmart probably failed at the distribution of these things. And then, yeah, I can't remember the other one.
I think this
I'm gonna
is
say Luke
Grogu.
holding Grogu from The Mandalorian.
All right. Final answer, guys.
Lock
Final
it in.
answer.
I'll lock it in.
Oh, it's a pink one.
Oh, Chris's
No.
I got him with the Pepto.
That one looks scary. With his red eyes.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that half a point because we got the character right? Just not
Chris, you've earned 1 point so far.
One total point.
You finally total up to get 1 point.
I'm at 1.5 now.
Here we go. All right. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Bastilla.
Oh. Yeah, I think so too. Bastilla Shan.
Okay. Yeah, you guys did good on that one. See, I was trying to grab a character too, outside, but maybe this one is kind of easy. I felt like when you kind of saw the silhouette, you might be able to tell.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, I just packed her up, so I was like, oh.
Yep, I know what that one is.
Yep.
All right. How are we feeling on this one?
I don't know. The head is throwing me off.
Yeah, I know.
And it's not like slender enough to be the concept series, I feel. Maybe like the white droid. The white like C-3PO looking guy.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. This is tough, Patrick.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Chrome C-3PO. I don't know.
The head is just throwing me off. Like,
Yeah,
I don't even know that it is a C3. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a head. I'm gonna go Red Eyes C-3PO from Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, okay. Final answers. Lex, what do you got?
Final answer.
I'm gonna go with the white, like C-3PO looking guy. But like, I think he was in like a blue box. Oh, the facet.
The facet.
That's why. Wow.
See? Trying.
I'm gonna go Tobias Beckett in the Imperial. No, Imperial outfit from Solo: A Star Wars Story.
I don't know who this is.
Tobias Beckett. All right, that's Chris's answer. All right. Any guesses, Lex, on this one?
I feel like my go-to is always Young Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
It's always my go-to, and I don't know. But I don't know.
All right, ready for the reveal?
Ready. Tobias Beckett.
Yeah, Chris, you got that. Damn you. Good.
Chris is wiping the floor with me today.
Not really. I'm like 1 point ahead of you.
Oh, is this that new, like, bronzed chrome Vader?
Oh, yeah.
From that, like, Dark Side series or whatever. It's either that or it's the actual electricity one.
I'm gonna go the actual Darth Vader.
I'll go trophy looking one because it just looks like a weird trophy.
And that's exactly why I threw it in, because I figured you guys would all instantly think of the new one, the bronze one.
Damn it.
And I know Will, Padawan Pops had recently done a video, so I figured, you know what? That might kind of throw them off. So yeah, it was on everybody's mind. So you guys are doing all right. Yeah, too bad.
All right. Not great.
You're still seeing through the trickery, the tomfoolery.
Here and there. This is it's the Luke Skywalker with like the moss base, like the with the
I know.
No, it might not. No, let me just stick with that's gonna be my guess. Where he's like in the tank top and he's like got Yoda on his back.
Empire Strikes Back, yeah. I'm getting you.
But it kind of looks like Grogu's head, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Luke Skywalker with Grogu on the back.
All right. Final answers.
Yeah, final answer.
All right, locking them in. Now, if you notice, I flipped this one horizontally just to throw you guys off. Because I figured, you know what? One is coming from this direction and the other one's going from the opposite.
Yeah,
So
I wouldn't have known either way though.
I feel like the head looked like Grogu, but he has that like walking pose like he does with Yoda on the back.
Yes, and that's what I was thinking. So when I flipped it, I said that could throw it off because they might think it's Yoda.
It's the same pose.
The base. Then it's the base, really, because the base kind of has some rocky and some kind of plant or something on it.
Yeah, so. It looks like mossy-ish. Mossy. I'm making up words now. Mossiest.
And that was it, guys.
That is it.
That was it.
That's crazy.
So 5.5 to 3 was the final score.
That wasn't too bad, guys. I mean, you know,
it was a pretty low scoring game.
Out of how many?
I tried to make it a challenge. You know, the idea
you did. That was
you guys. You guys make it hard for me. If I had any other player, I guarantee you, it'd been like, yeah, this will be no. I could pick out, 10 to 12, and it'd be no problem. But you two are so good, so I've got to like really up the game, up the ante for you guys. So
yeah,
the ante.
You succeeded.
No pun intended.
Or maybe it was. Yeah, but that was fun. That was fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I know we're looking to have some upcoming guests coming up too, guys. So that's gonna be fun. I know the one that I was mentioning to you earlier. I don't think they'll be available to like the 25th. They're gonna be traveling or whatnot for the next 2 weeks. So, but that's gonna be exciting. And looking forward to that. Do we have anything else today?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Were you hinting at something, Patrick? You got that face that says you're
I don't. For some reason, I thought there's something else, but I can't. Then I like. Am my brain farting? Did I? I can't think of it. I don't know. I can't think of it.
I think that pretty much does it for this episode. I think we covered everything.
Yeah. For some reason,
Yeah,
because we've already talked about what last week, the New York Comic-Con Kylo Ren, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me just check something. I have a feeling I thought there's something else. Let me see, because
the house won today, though. It seems like with the silhouettes, the house won. Yeah.
We had to make it tough on you guys. You guys kill it.
You succeeded.
You guys kill it.
That's sigils.
Throwing you guys for a loop. That's a tough task.
That's Patrick's job.
I thought, you know what? We got it all because I thought I had grabbed another one of those, possible rumor mills and from Scarlet Joker. I thought I had grabbed something else. And I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought there was something, but I was just checking.
Oh, good.
I didn't. Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, Panky.
Yeah. So that does it for this week's episode. Patrick, where can people find you when you're not out training as a Jedi?
When I'm not, being a Jedi Master and not here hanging out with you two cool peeps, I am on my channel doing images of Star Wars Funko Pops and my What's in the Box unboxings and my On the Hunt toy hunts over at Poptography. And if you're on any other social media, it's Poptography YT. Just some exciting stuff coming up. You might have seen a little advertisement. We got monster mashups coming soon. Very excited for that. So again, it's the Halloween shenanigans that I like to have over at my channel during this month. So you're going to see some other images get weaved in and out, or maybe images that should have already dropped will maybe take a back seat to some new images coming out. So not only just the monster mashup, but we might have created some new images with some of them. So excited for that, having fun for Halloween. But not a whole lot. I know I had a lot of things kind of put on hold. I was going through some stuff. It didn't turn out. That's okay. We're pushing forward. But it was, it kind of, but knowing that was going on, it was like a lot of shuffling in my life. So much so that my wife ended up picking up a shift on Saturdays, thinking that life was going to go a possible different direction, and she wanted to pick up an extra shift. And it didn't go that way, but now she's got this extra shift for God knows how long. I was like, I'm so sorry. She's like, no, it's going to be holiday season. We can use the extra funds, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, come on down, check out Poptography. We're going to have some good fun here this month for Halloween. But enough about me. When you're not here with us, Lex, where can people find you?
Well, I mean, recently I have not been on my own channel, but usually I'm on my own channel, which is Jedi Lex, but I've just been super busy. I now am officially an RN. I'm going to be moving next week, so I will not be here for next week's episode, unfortunately. But hopefully the weekend, so in 2 weeks, I'll have a new kind of different background and a different kind of studio space, so that's very exciting. But I'm looking forward to kind of getting back into creating content and doing what I love. So hopefully it'll be a super exciting rest of October, and then November we'll get back into the swing of things, and that'll be that. But Chris, or Fulcrum, or seriously Star Wars, when you're not here with me and Patrick, where can people find you?
Well, I'm on my own channel, Seriously Star Wars, and next week holding down the fort while you're unpacking. Hopefully not fighting too much with the family.
We'll see.
Yeah, no, I've got a bunch of reviews to do, so stay tuned for all of those. And yeah, that's pretty much it, other than a bunch of Funko reviews. So lots going on there. And then I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I wanted to ask, do we know if there's any like nurses in Star Wars that we know of? Like any nurse? Like there's got to be nurses helping.
Yes,
like,
there is.
Sure, there is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bringing Jedi back to health.
Oh, the medical.
Oh yeah, medical droids. There's gotta be like Jedi nurses though. No, I don't know.
I don't think so. But you know what? I did see someone cosplay as a clone trooper medic. Dude, that was really cool because he is a first responder. He's a member of, I think, the New England Garrison.
Okay.
I just thought that it was a cool. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw it. It was a cool idea. He's a first responder, and obviously it means something personal to him. So he did his own costume, dude. It's full on approved by like 501st and everything. But just a cool concept. It's really badass. Awesome. Yeah, and you can tell it's like, I don't know if he did like a Red Cross kind of thing, but then I can't even remember what he did, but he did it so that you can identify it, kind of like. But it looks in world Star Wars. It wasn't so like I'm just going to put a Red Cross. I mean, it was done with some real kind of little bit.
You have to find that. I'm interested to see.
Yeah. Cool. But before we go, just I wanted to acknowledge the last couple people that popped in the chat last minute here. Diego says hello there. Do you remember me? Thanks for hopping in the chat, Diego.
Hi, Diego.
Cool to know. Says what's up, everyone?
What's up?
Just finishing up here. Finishing up. So, but you made it in the chat. We appreciate it.
Nice, collecting. Cool.
Diego says I love your content. Well, thank you. Make sure you subscribe to all three of us. And stay tuned next week when we'll have a new episode. But I think that does it for this week. So thanks everyone in the chat, and we'll see everyone in the next episode.